اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Bibi Sakina alayhi salam was also known as Bibi alayhi salam. She was the youngest daughter of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. Sakina means peace. Imam Hussain alayhi salam was often heard saying, "A house without Sakina would not be worth living in." From the 2nd of Muharram, the armies of Yazid bin Muawiyah began to gather at Karbala. Imam Hussain said to his sister Bibi Zainab, "The time has now come for you to get Sakina used to going to sleep without me being there." When Bibi Sakina cried for her father, Shimmer slapped Bibi Sakina's face and pulled off her earrings from her ears. Blood poured from Bibi Sakina's ears. One by one they set to fire the tents. All Sakina wanted was her dearest father, Imam Hussain alayhi salam. The night of Shama Gariba had come. All the lights had gone and they had lost everything. Their men and children had been martyred. The next day the caravan was made to start travelling towards Kufa. The caravan suffered the tortures of the journey, and when they reached Kufa, they were forced to march through the streets of Kufa without any hijab. Kufa saw her as a little girl lost in thought. Quite often she would sit up at night. When asked if she wanted anything, she would say, "I just heard a baby cry. Is it Askar alayhi salam? He must be calling out for me." Knowing that her weeping upset her mother, Bibi Sakina would cry silently and quickly wipe away her tears. In the prison in Damascus, she would stare at the flock of birds flying to their nest at sunset and ask Bibi Zainab, "Will we ever be going home like those birds flying to their home?" One night, Bibi Sakina was asleep and she suddenly woke up crying and started to look for her father everywhere. "Oh, my dear aunt, where is my father? A few minutes ago I was with my father and he kissed me and said to me that, 'My dear Sakina, you will soon be with me, but where is my father now?'" When Bibi Sakina told her dream, all the ladies started to cry, and now this noise of crying was heard by Yazid at his court. Yazid sent a servant to ask why they were crying. They informed Yazid of the situation, and Yazid sent the head of Imam Hussain to the Zindan. And when Bibi Sakina received the head of her father, she started to cry even more and held it very tight and asked her father, "Who cut off my father's head? Who martyred my father? Why are we held as captives?" With these words of sorrow, suddenly Bibi Sakina was quiet and there was a silence in the cell. Everyone thought that Sakina had finally gone to sleep, but this was not temporary sleep. Sakina had now gone into a permanent sleep. Bibi Sakina was buried in the same Zindan. Bibi Zainab held the still child as Imam Zainul Abidin dug a grave for her sister in the Zindan. Her clothes were burnt in Karbala. Therefore, she was buried in the same burnt ripped clothes right there in the Zindan of Syria. When the time came and they were released from the Zindan, Bibi Rabab, the mother of Bibi Sakina, came to the grave of her beloved daughter and put her cheek on Bibi Sakina's grave and cried out, "Speak to me, Sakina. Only one word, my child. Speak to me. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Salawat."
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.